What's going on, you guys? TAG the Advent Ghost here. Welcome back to Danganronpa Trigger Happy Havoc. Yeah, in case you may not notice, I'm not in my same bright spirits I was a couple episodes ago. Oh boy, this has been a tough ride. So last couple episodes, because it ended up being a two-parter, with a to be continued at the end of the third one, then transition to the fourth one, which should be uploading and processing as we speak as well. And so a lot happened in the last couple episodes. Sayaka was murdered, and then Junko was killed by Monokuma, and then which leads us into the investigation. Then leading us into episode 4, we did the class trial. And as I had predicted in episode 3, it was indeed Leon, thanks to the dying message. We kind of already knew it was Leon. And Leon got his punishment, which is execution. And his execution was, by baseballs. And it was pretty brutal for what it was. But, well, without further ado, I'm not going to keep you guys here at the intro for too long. Editor G, roll my intro, and I'll see you guys at the beginning of chapter 2. Alright, let's roll. Hey, this is Editing Ghost. Just to let you guys know that the upcoming episodes that are going to persist within chapter 2 are all going to be parted episodes. They're not going to have the proper outros. So that's just to let you guys know. And also a bit of a special announcement that I'm going to start live streaming. Once I get everything uploaded for chapter 2, I'm going to start live streaming the game from here on out. So that way, it gets there, it gets on YouTube, and I don't have to worry about editing because I'm lazy. So, yeah, without further ado, Editing Ghost, roll the intro, please. Thank you. Alright, we're back on. Here we are. With chapter 2 the splash screen didn't pass just yet, but this is literally just after the class trial, so we're kind of just all in shock of everything that's going on right now. Let's go. Just nothing to do. I guess we'll just go to bed, honestly. There's not much to really do. Oh, so I guess they got the body. I should not have come back in here. It's just like he said. After the class trial, before we took the elevator back up, Monokuma told us. Oh, I almost forgot. Since the class trial is over, I'll go ahead and dispose of all the corpses.
What are you gonna do?
It's okay, no need to thank me. Just seeing your delighted smiling faces is enough thanks for me. After all, nobody wants to look at a rotting corpse every day. That can't be good for your health. Still feels rough. I didn't even have time to mourn Sayaka and Junko's deaths. I'm sure that's exactly why he did it. It's a bad joke, a sickening dream, but I have to accept the reality of it all. I headed back to the dining hall to meet up with the others. Sorry I'm late.
So,
Hey, are you okay, Makoto?
Listen to me!
You sure took your sweet time. I was just about to go get you and drag you back here. Sorry. Yo, Kiyotaka, man. Be a little more sensitive, will ya? So, what happened? Was your room fixed up like he said? I imagine it would be pretty hard to sleep with a rotting corpse in your bathroom.
Hey, come on.
Jesus, that's messed up, man. Why would you say something like that? My room was spotless. There wasn't anything left. Like the whole thing never happened.
I see.
It must be tough staying there, knowing what happened. Why don't you just stay in Sayaka's room? Staying there, with her scent still hanging in the air, that would just hurt just as much. Plus, I decided that I can't turn away from her death. Makoto, hey, cheer up. Getting depressed isn't gonna help anything, right? If we all work together, I'm sure we'll find a way out of here.
You got it.
So everyone just try and cheer up and get back on track. Is that honestly supposed to make us feel better? Huh? We were already working together and yet someone was still murdered. Anyone could betray us at this point. Now that it's happened once, it's a question of when, not if, the next one takes place. Yeah, because Sayaka made the first move.
Well...
But if we work together against the mastermind, nobody will have any reason to do something like that.
Stop talking.
Keep telling yourself that. I'll be over here in the real world. Working together, fighting a common enemy, like it or not, it's not that simple. What do you mean?
Are you okay with this?
The mastermind seems to be much more powerful than we ever suspected. They took over Hope's Peak, which was supposed to be well defended, then modified it to fit their desire. They created Monokuma, which seems to be incredibly advanced, and they're providing for our every need. And a cherry on top is the execution we witnessed.
Honestly.
Everything has been planned down to the last excruciating detail. This is not the work of your everyday psychopath. Defying them may be too great of a risk.
So
Then what are we supposed to do? Anyone who truly does want to escape will just have to follow the rules. In which case, the only option is to deceive those around you and win the game.
No.
No.
What?
No what?
I can't take it.
I don't want to live if it means killing someone else to do it. I don't want to kill anyone else.
Huh?
Anyone else? What do you mean?
It's because...
Leon died because we all voted for him, right? It's no different from us killing him ourselves. But if we hadn't voted for him, then we all would have died instead, right? That isn't what you wanted, is it?
So it would seem.
She's right. If you heap that kind of blame on yourself, you'll turn into a full-fledged masochist. Chihiro, listen. You're not to blame. Not you, not Leon, and not Sayaka. The mastermind is responsible for everything that's happened. We had no choice but to vote. I can't even imagine what would have happened to us if we'd refused. And in the end, it was Monokuma who ultimately killed Leon. So don't waste your anger on yourself. Instead, direct it at the mastermind. This is school announcements, now 10, officially nighttime. We've seen it all before.
See you, don't see you, see you. That's about how much I can see you, even when you try to hide.
Oh wait, there was more dialogue. Oh wait, hold on. Soon the doors to the dining hall would be locked and entry at that point is strictly prohibited. Oh, and one other thing. It was totally obvious before that you were trying to make yourselves feel better and justify what you did. See you, don't see you. That's about how much I can see you, even when you try to hide.
Hide.
Oh, Lord.
Now pay attention and remember this well. The burden of judging others is a heavy one to bear. So be well aware of your actions. Order and stability rely on the sacrifice and responsibility of everyone. Okay then. Sweet dreams, everyone. Good night. Sleep tight. Don't let the bed bugs bite.
What was that about just now? Was he saying it's our fault what happened? That's pretty cruel, man.
Don't fuck with me.
That piece of crap, who does he think he is? Boy's Life of Despair. Is that Yasu and Byakuya?
Okay, lift your arms up and down. 1, 2, 3, 4.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Now reach way up and bend way down. Tighten those muscles. Let's add a little strength, a little speed to those young bodies of yours.
Oh, good lord. Doesn't this feel great? Being stuck inside like this, you gotta make sure to stay healthy. You're the one keeping us stuck inside. Don't sweat the small stuff, that's my motto. Whoa, I sounded pretty cool just now, don't you think? Did you fall in love with me? Am I just to die for? Am I just to die in writhing agony for? So why did you call us here? Certainly it wasn't just to make us exercise. Just to make you exercise. Just to make you exercise? If exercise makes you laugh, exercise will make you cry. This game already makes me cry. Now, if you keep doing these exercises, you'll uncover the secret of the Assassin's Fist. Passed down from generation to generation in the Empire of Darkness, the power can be yours. Sounds like the kind of junk a middle schooler would come up with. Doesn't matter, just get to the point. Did you really call us down here just to exercise?
Hey,
Of course not. You think I have that kind of free time on my hands? Okay, so then, I'd like to make an announcement. Every time you overcome a class trial, here at Hope's Peak, a whole new world will open up to you.
What the heck?
A whole new world?
You guys?
It'd really suck if you had to live here forever with nothing to stimulate you. Besides, I know how you kids get these days with your ADD and ADHD. I gotta keep you motivated. So go ahead, look around all you want. Enjoy the brave new post-trial world till you explode. What? With that, Monokuma leaving us even more confusing when he showed up. New world?
Could it be?
Talking about a way to get
I
outside?
wonder about that.
Seems unlikely.
Piece of shit!
Well, we don't know until we look.
Hey,
Whatever you meant, it seems we'll have to search the school one more
You hear
time.
me?
Let's split up and start investigating. When you're done, everyone meet back up at the dining hall and we'll share what we found. Basically a one-trick pony, you know that? More like a staple food source. Now let's get moving. Seeing his words as their signal, everyone scattered and left the gym. Oh! The gate's down! Uh-oh. 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 Uh-oh! Hold up! The gate's down! Uh-oh. What are we about to see? What is this floor? There's kind of clue here. Sure, there's gotta be something here. What is this floor? Oh my god, this floor actually looks really cool. 2A. Yeah. It's the second classroom floor. What? Oh, that's windows. Wait, why are there chairs and... What? Okay. Library. There's a library! I mean, every school has a library, but... There's a library! Shelf is covered with dust. While on the shelf is... a letter! What's this? Hope's Peak Academy.
Indeed.
It was buried under a thick layer of dust. It must have been sitting there for quite a while. Well, shall we see what's inside? But we shouldn't open other people's mail without their permission.
Is that right?
What we shouldn't do is leave this here without finding out what's inside. Okay. Broke the seal on the dusty envelope and pulled out a single sheet of paper I found inside. Unfolded the paper and read what was written there. From the Hope's Peak Academy Executive Office. Throughout the years, we have been committed to shaping the youth who will one day shape the world. We have a long, proud history as an institution of higher learning with full governmental support. Our graduates enter society ready to take on active leadership roles in every major job field. However, Hope's Peak Academy must now lower the curtain on its glorious history for the time being. This decision was not an easy one to make, but serious issues beyond our control have made it necessary. But make no mistake, this is not the end for Hope's Peak Academy. We intend to reopen our doors as soon as the issues forcing our closure have been resolved. What? That being said, this is the end for now. Now I would like to personally and sincerely thank everyone for your help and support over the years. For now, we are awaiting official governmental authorization to formally cease operations. The contents of this letter are quite interesting indeed. It would seem Hope's Peak had stopped functioning as a school, and judging by the amount of dust the letter had collected, it doesn't seem to have happened recently. If I had to guess, I'd say this letter could be at least a year old. So you're saying Hope's Peak closed down at least a year ago? Most likely the mastermind took over the abandoned school in order to put on this little performance. But that would mean it was closed when I got here just a few days ago. But I didn't get that sense at all. Plus, if the school had shut down, don't you think it would have been in all the newspapers and stuff? I mean, you're saying it could have happened over a year ago, right? But before I got here, I looked up stuff online about the school and never saw anything about this.
So, in other words,
that must have been all part of the mastermind's plan. They lured us all in here. Someone who could create a place to judge and execute people who could potentially be capable of anything. Of course, that's all assuming that this letter is real.
However,
If it is real, that does solve one mystery surrounding the school. The reason that there are no other students here could be because the school had already closed down. That would be a nice simple solution, it's true. But then what about this other part? decision was not an easy one to make, but serious issues beyond our control have made it necessary, but make no mistake, this is not the end for Hope's Peak. We intend to reopen our doors as soon as the issues forcing a closure have been resolved. What do they mean by serious issues? That's apparently why the school had to close. Is there any connection between that and what's happening to us now? Sorry, I thought I heard it was like it sounded like a plane flying close. Is there any connection between that and what's happening to us now?
Now,
If the two events are in fact connected, uncovering that connection would be a useful clue on top of figuring out the mastermind's motive. Although I can't really say any more until we find more details. So in other words, only the mastermind knows the truth right now. Mastermind's motive. We can figure out why they would want to imprison us all here. Will that be enough to get us out of here? Or what's behind this door? Some kind of archive. All I saw in there was stacks of old books and files. Can't imagine what business you would have in there. It's true, I don't really have any reason to check it out. Okay, if that's the case, I'm out of here. So we have a library. 2B. Yeah, that'd be it. The pool is here. Why is there... Oh my god, hey, guess what? Guess what I found? A pool. There's a pool here. A pool. Pool, pool, pool. You don't have to keep repeating it, I got it. There's a ton of exercise equipment in the locker room. Sakura's gonna go nuts when she finds out. Yeah, you're right about that. Hina seems way more excited than usual. Why is there a Gatling gun? I mean, you have to ask for it. Maybe I'll give it a try. I'd kind of like to get a little stronger. Want to get stronger? I have to say that's kind of unexpected.
yeah.
But I'm not even brave enough to step foot into the locker room. You don't even want to go in the locker room? Not that I don't want to, it's just... I don't get it. Is she afraid of locker rooms or something? Pretty weird phobia, though. She doesn't want to step in the locker room? What that's about? Yo, Celeste. Second floor has opened up, the living area has grown, and a number of facilities are now available. Whatever else is going on, I must admit things have been made much more
Do
comfortable
you
for us.
understand?
If things continue like this, the occasional class trial may not be so bad. Oh. May not be so bad, huh? This door is the locker room?
Yeah.
Oh, and I guess you need your handbook to get into the locker rooms. Really?
Of course.
Really, really? Ah! If you want to unlock the locker room, you have to swipe your personal e-handbook across the card reader next to the door. However, to ensure maximum security within each locker room, only a boy's handbook can open the boys' locker, and the same goes for the girls'. So looking at these words, right? How much do you want to bet it's going to end up coming in handy that either a boy is going to get murdered by a girl, and then it's going to be like, oh, well, they stole the handbook. That's the only way they could have gotten into that locker room. Or they died, and then they had to put the body in the locker room because nobody was ever going to go in there. Something like that. If that doesn't end up happening, let's flash it back to this episode. Okay. And that's the bottom line. But what if someone opens the door and then someone else sneaks in? Anyone who commits such indecency will be punished without mercy for their scandalous sexual depravity. See, there's a Gatling gun mounted on the seat. Oh! So you wouldn't even be able to get the chance to do that. So literally, if you even try to do such a thing, you're gonna get shot up by the Gatling gun.
Just a second.
I bet it really hurt to get shot by that thing. Hurt? That's if you feel anything. You'll feel it for like a quarter of a second, and then you're done. I think it'd be a little worse than that. Oh no, it's a lot worse than that. You're not gonna feel a thing. What are you looking at? I'm not speaking from experience. But what happens if someone loans their handbook to someone else? A boy could borrow a girl's handbook, and that would get them into the girl's locker room. Wait, no? That never even occurred to me, to think someone could be so low, so cowardly, so devilish. See? Celeste has the right idea. That's what I was saying. I'm like, you could easily give someone else a e-handbook, or, like I said, they could easily take your e-handbook with your dead body and put you in the select locker room. Like, it's not that hard to do. Okay, so then how's this sound?
Got it.
Time for a new rule. As of this moment, loaning your e-handbook to another student is strictly prohibited. But he's not saying anything about taking it off their dead body. That's not loaning. Kind of a genius, right? Because my brain is 100% cotton. And my brain's 100% mush. I do not imagine anyone would have lent their handbook out in the first place. After all, they would likely be held responsible for anything that person might do using the handbook. But you seem awfully concerned with all this locker room security stuff.
Of course.
It's because all you teenagers are sex-crazed maniacs. You're at that age you'd try humping a plastic bottle. To keep anything unseemly from happening, I have to maintain a rigorous watch. Ah, Monokuma, it's like I don't like you, but your comedy makes me laugh. And in that case, I would ask that you keep the same eye on our dorms. If some man and some woman decide to share a room, there would be nothing to stop them. All I care about is protecting the holy image of the school itself. I don't care what happens in your private dorms, by force or by cunning. Do whatever you want. Those dorms aren't private! They have cameras in the rooms! I hate you so much.
See ya later.
So the new regulations now in place. See ya. Man, that stupid bear totally ruined my mood. Maybe I'll go take a dip to cheer myself up. Celeste, Chihiro, you want to come with me?
For me,
There's nothing I hate more than getting water on my face.
I'm sorry.
But is it gonna melt your makeup? Melt your makeup, Celeste? I gotta admit, I never said this before, but I do I remember here when I heard her accent for the first time. I definitely still don't know where she's from. But I gotta admit, I do kind of like her accent though. I ain't gonna lie on that. But all I can do now is hope someone else found something worthwhile. Better head back to the dining hall as soon as possible. Aw, I didn't get to explore the pool.
Listen to me.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, how'd it go? Did anyone discover any interesting new anything?
Yes, indeed.
There's a library! And a pool, a freaking pool and locker rooms filled with exercise equipment. There was not, however, anything resembling an escape route. Yeah, she's right.
I see.
Well, hey, there's no reason to get all sulky. Wait till you hear about my amazing discovery. He's going to say something obvious, isn't he?
Quiet down and listen.
The warehouse and bathhouse on the first floor of the dorms are now open. Oh, okay, so that's not incredibly obvious.
You hear me?
And the warehouse is chock full of food, clothes, whatever you want. There's so much, it's insane. So go ahead and stuff yourself to the gills whenever you feel like, haha.
Are you okay with this?
Keep in mind that going out at nighttime is still prohibited. Please do not forget.
Yo.
Okay, and what about a way out of here? Find anything like that? Oh, well,
What?
there wasn't anything in the warehouse we could use to get our butts out of here? Nothing? Unfortunately, no. Not that I saw.
Hey, come on.
You people.
What?
Gives a crap if we have a pool now, or a warehouse, or whatever the heck.
Stop fucking around.
We're still trapped in this crap school. We need to find a way out. Now, there's no point in taking your anger out on us. Adaptation is the key, yes. Here you go again. For now, we must each find a way to enjoy our current situation. Whatever you say, you loon. For now, let's just continue our investigation and let everyone know if you should discover something.
So then.
So are we done for today?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I guess so. Maybe even find a normal girlfriend, which is exactly why I don't like who I am. I understand that now. My life is just one giant copy paste. I don't have any imagination. I'm a perfectly average
You see
cardboard
what
cutout.
I mean, right, Mr. Monokuma?
What was that? That was a little weird.
Good morning, everyone. Get
Nighttime.
ready to greet. Oh, I wanted
Oh.
to let you know that your e-handbooks have been updated.
All right.
New regulations have been added, so please take a look and enjoy your school life more than ever before.
It's probably about the locker rooms and stuff. Yep. Oh, loaning your books. Morning, Makoto. Good morning. Is everyone here already?
Yo, yo.
Nope, still waiting on Byakuya and Taka. Byakuya is no surprise, but it's strange Taka's not here yet. Knowing Taka, I imagine he's trying to get the king of tardiness out of bed. I'm sure they'll be here soon enough, just be
Let's
patient.
see.
I don't mind waiting for them, but there's one problem, which is I'm thirsty.
Hey, come on.
How the heck is that a problem? Hifumi, would you make me some tea? Huh? Milk tea, if you please.
Well,
Why me?
let's see.
Your roundish figure reminds me of the owner of the coffee shop I used to frequent. That's your
This is
reason?
fine.
I can feel my throat drying out. Quickly, please.
Oh.
Okay. Unable to refuse Celeste's order, Hifumi shulked his way into the kitchen. And a few moments later... Thank you for waiting. Hifumi reappeared with a tray and had general aroma coloring stronger as he approached. Finally. You could have made some for the rest of us, you know.
There's no way to think about
I
this in a
emphatically
common
decline.
sense kind of way.
What did you just say? You're not my type at all. It's about the law of causality, basic instinct, and act and react. Well then, if you don't mind. Small smile played across the lip as she held the teacup delicately in her hand. Wait. She cocked her head to the side. Threw the cup as hard as she could at the wall.
What?
What the? What are you doing, my little rabbit? What rabbit? I hate this kind of tea. I don't understand.
Yes, indeed.
Imagine we're at a coffee shop. It's any normal everyday cafe. I sit down and I order some tea. They then ask me, would you like lemon or milk? Now further imagine that I replied, yes, I would like milk tea, please. In this case, along with my tea, they may bring me a small container of milk, yes? But this is not for me. I'm among those who prefer the milk to be part of the process from the outset. The fragrance is just so overwhelmingly sweet that way. Adding milk or lemon before you drink is like dousing your fries in ketchup, mere condiments. Whenever looking for a cafe, I first review their menu to see if it offers the proper style of milk tea. I cannot acknowledge any milk tea that does not add the milk during the brewing process. If I describe our shared reaction to what we just heard, I'd have to go with wide-eyed bewilderment. I went to all the trouble to make that tea, and you wanted me to go even farther? Yes, I realize it can be a bit of a hassle. Even in cafes that offer proper milk tea is always more expensive than simple tea with milk. It takes more time to prepare, surely, but why even bother creating a menu if you're not going to offer the highest level of quality? I guess she's not wrong. Well, we don't actually have a menu.
You little bitch.
What the heck? That does not matter. Hurry up and bring me what I asked for, swine. What? Okay. Okay. Escalation. What? Okay, your little piggy will bring it right out. What was that? I do love coercion. You were like a totally different person just now. Like, yeah, you really went psycho there. I knew there was more to her than when I first met her. I'd hate to have her as an enemy. Seriously, man, she's one scary chick. Dining hall doors flew open and one of the late arrivals came storming in. But bad news, everyone. There's a mystery afoot.
Huh?
What happened? It would seem MIYAKE refuses to leave his room. I stood there pressing his doorbell over and over, but he never showed himself. Maybe he just wasn't there.
I think maybe...
I didn't think so. But I'm worried something might have happened to him. But he didn't have to say anything else. Everyone understood exactly what that might mean. It might be a good idea if we all split up and go look for him. I was just about to suggest the same thing.
What's your problem?
Stop trying to one-up everyone. Okay, then I'll go check his room one more time. I'm just going to keep on hammering that button until I get a response. Very well, and the rest of us can go check the rest of the building. Yeah, before it's, too late. Oh. Maybe he went to go check the archive. Aren't you going to help look for MIYAKE yet? I have not had my tea yet.
As for me,
Until my thirst is satisfied, I have no urge to do anything. If you're in a hurry, feel free to motivate Hifumi to move faster. Aren't you being kind of selfish? I mean, should I go urge Hifumi to move faster? And be like, hey, yo, Hifumi, move! Want to move faster, please? Mr. Naegi, what's going on? Well, nobody's seen MIYAKE this morning, so we've all decided to look for him. What? That's not good at all. However, this little piggy needs to have a holy edict to deliver a proper milk tea to my master. To bless this undeserving swine with such an honor, I will serve you with all my heart. Bro, is he a simp? Was he simping? Is he simping before? So much for them 2D girls, huh, Yamada? You were so in love with 2D girls, now you simping over Celeste. Bro, Celeste is not going to bang you, dude. When I opened the door to the library and looked inside, I cried out in sudden surprise. Byakuya surprised the crap out of me. He's just in here reading. Of all the things I'd imagined, this most definitely wasn't one of them.
Hey, what are you doing?
I'm fishing. What does it look like I'm doing?
Alright, I'll admit, Makoto, you kind of asked for that one.
I'm trying to read, so if you could be quiet.
Oh, sorry. Wait, no! What are you doing here? Everyone's super worried. We've all been looking for you.
Like, seriously, dude.
Who asked you to do that?
Because we're all supposed to meet up in the morning and eat together. We made a promise.
A promise? Can't I get a second's peace and quiet around here?
Off his bookshop and slowly stood up, smooth and silent as a shadow. Meanwhile, the others must have heard me yell and started showing up one after another. Yo! Byakuya, so this is where you've been hiding. The heck are you doing in here, man? We are very concerned. Well, you had no reason to be. I was just reading. I never read such a coarse novel before, but it might just prove useful at some point. What were you reading? A mystery novel. Wait, so you're gonna use what you're learning there to betray us? Don't be stupid. Yeah. It's just something to keep in mind. Yeah, what? If I decide to fight, of course, I'll come up with something original. Otherwise, this game of ours would be totally boring, right? Not often you get to take part in such a high-stakes, high-tension activity. If you're gonna do it, you have to make sure it's entertaining. So chilled down my spine. There was an undeniable smile on his face as he spoke. He looked like he was actually enjoying himself. Enjoying this deranged killing game?
Damn you!
What do you mean game? That's messed up. But it is a game. It's a game of life or death, which can only have one winner. That's all there is to it. He's right, it's a zero-sum game.
Are you okay with this?
It's part of a game theory, a mathematical model. In game theory, it is a situation in which participants must compete for position, or resources.
I see.
I mean, like a kind of elimination match. Entrance exams, sports tournaments, job openings, most social interactions fall into this category. Everyone must scramble to obtain something which is limited. For you to succeed, someone else must fail. This also applies to the school life we've been subjected to here. In this case, our limited resource is that only one of us can successfully become the Blackened.
So, in other words,
So this game was designed from the beginning to force one of us to try and defeat all the others. That can't be what they have in mind. That's why adaptation is so crucial. If those who want to escape were to disappear, there would be no reason to continue playing the game. But why would I want to stop playing? It's so much fun. He smiled again as he spoke. The smile was filled with evil intent. It twisted his face into something not human. It sounds as if you do not acknowledge even the possibility that you may lose, am I right? Of course. You do not speak like the others. Exactly what I would expect from the Togami heir apparent. It's just normal arrogance, isn't it? You talk like that, but what if you end up dead?
not possible.
I won't. It simply is impossible.
Son of a bitch!
Who do you think you are? You know, I still just can't believe
What?
it. Believe what? That an uneducated, brain-dead, useless piece of garbage like you would survive this long.
Piece of shit!
And here we go again. I'm gonna kill you.
Make me repeat myself.
Like I said, I won't die. You keep saying that, but do not bother arguing with him. For him, the concept of losing simply does not exist. He's the ultimate affluent progeny, after all. A boy raised to succeed from the day he was born. He considers victory his destiny, has lived his life accordingly. Tests and challenges are merely ways for him to stand victorious, even if it is a life or death situation. Is that not so, Byakuya? At least one of you seems to understand.
Wonderful.
It's because I'm the same as you. Games are meant to be won.
That's enough.
Are you trying to suggest we're on the same level? Close that vulgar mouth of yours. Well, I do apologize. To cooperate during an elimination game is, well, frankly, it's a waste of time, and I hate wasting my time. Waste of time?
Not possible.
Engaging in friendly group meals is out of question. Somehow, someone could easily poison our food. I'd rather not become part of the Last Supper just yet. Quit talking like you're in a movie or something.
Goodbye.
All I'm saying is, that ultimately you're all free to go do whatever you want on your own. Goodbye. Glance back, MIYAKE left. There wasn't anything we could do to keep him from going. His way of thinking was just beyond anything the rest of us could even comprehend. Was he serious about all that? He was, without a doubt.
Don't fuck with me.
Well, forget him then.
Maybe.
For what he said, he might not necessarily be wrong. I mean, can you say for sure someone won't poison our food? Like, come on, you too, Toko?
Anyway.
Well, it's not like anyone would care even if I was gone, right? Actually, I bet you all want me gone. I think they all think I'm disgusting. None of us think that. What? Yo, she is... I just don't know what even anymore. You just think you don't think that. I know some people like to play the victim, but this is just totally out there. You think I don't know? But I do. You want me gone. And I'm sure the rest of you want the same thing, don't you? Toko, wait. Just let her go. Once she gets going like that, there's nothing you can say to bring her back. Yeah, that's true. Or maybe... Maybe let me see if I can get myself to talk to Toko. Maybe she'll open up to me.
What's your problem?
What do you want? Should I hang out with Toko? Yeah, maybe I can get her to open up to me a little bit. You want to spend time with me? I don't know what you're planning, but do whatever you want. Just open up to me. Spend some time with Toko. Toko and I grew a little closer today. I'd like to give Toko a present. What would you like to give her? Here, want a bat? Here, take the crest. Sorry, we can't let you give her that. It's what we in the industry call a key item. Oh. Okay, then I don't have anything. Yeah, I'm sure. She's just standing there. Does she want something? But she's not saying anything. Maybe I should try to start a conversation. Toko? You want to talk to me? Well, I can't stop you, so talk already. Okay, sure, but what should I say? So, what do you like to do in your spare time? Why do you want to know? Well, I mean, you know, we're trapped in here together, right? So if we're gonna be friends, it'd be nice to get to know each other. What'd you just say? After that part about being trapped, we're gonna be what? Friends? What was that? What's that? What do you mean, friends? You think I'm stupid? You're trying to trick me. I've already been hurt once before. I'm not gonna let it happen again. You've been hurt? What happened?
Anyway.
Come on, you don't really care about me. I accidentally skipped. You don't want to know about me, even if I know that. Even I know that. No, that's not true. Fine, then tell me. Tell you what. You know why they call me the ultimate writing prodigy, right? Yeah, sure, you won all kinds of literature prizes and stuff. Then tell me what I'm good at. Tell me what my genre specialty is. If you really want to convince me you give a crap, you should at least know that. I'm specials in romance. It's romance, of course. You actually knew? Your biggest success was Soul Lingers the Ocean, right? Everyone says it's your masterpiece. The book was such a hit that fisherman shot to the top of the all hottest men polls. How did you know all that? There's no way you care about me. I'm telling you I do. I mean, we're friends, aren't we? Yeah, I'm blind. Your straightforward nature blinded me. Yeah. Toko ran off screaming like a banshee. I'm not really sure. Does she hate me now? Toko's report card has been updated based on your experience with her. You unlocked the skill vocabulary. Give yourself a pat in the back. You've earned it. Yeah. You've earned it. After everything you've been through, you earned a pat in the back. You earned it, buddy. Guess you should press the doorbell. I'll do Celeste next time. Keeping an eye on me. Don't worry, I'm not going to kill anyone. Should I talk to Kyoko for a while? Yes.
It's true.
I was just about to head to the dining hall to get something to drink. You want to come with me? Yes! I went to the dining hall and drank some tea with Kyoko. I grew a little closer. Give Kyoko a present? I don't have anything yet. Ding dong, bing bong. Morning, 7 a.m., 9 times over, time to rise and shine. Beautiful day. Woo! Is this everyone? It feels a little small. MIYAKE and Toko had stormed off yesterday and it wasn't too surprising that they hadn't come today. When the table looks bigger somehow, I assume that's because 3 people are dead, 2 are abstaining. And with 5 people missing, I guess it would feel kind of empty. Still, I know MIYAKE is whatever, but should we go check on Toko?
Serious?
I vote no, she's super annoying. How can you be so cold? Like a piece of rock candy.
You hear me?
What? No, rock candy isn't cold, it's sweet. Anyway, MIYAKE is the real problem. If you don't keep an eye on him, he might really kill someone. You can see it in his eyes. Got no choice. Get some rope, we're gonna have to keep him bound and gagged. I think that's a little overboard.
Count on it.
He's right, in this situation, there's nothing scarier than when an ally turns loose cannon. It's just like when we were kids and someone would go crazy at sports day.
What?
What in the world are you talking about? You're gonna use the rope to do tug of war or something? Idiot.
It can't be.
Not an idiot. You're an idiot. Who are you calling stupid? What's wrong, Chiro? You don't look so great. I'm just going through a little self-loathing. Self-loathing? Well, after what MIYAKE said to me yesterday, I just got so nervous I locked up. I couldn't say anything. Mondo ended up having to help me out, and even he said that I was someone who can't fight back. I hate how weak I am. I see. So Mondo made you depressed.
What?
What? How is it my fault?
Hey, come on.
I wasn't trying to be mean. Besides, girls are just naturally weak Mondo! You don't say that kind of thing! This is why you don't got a girlfriend, probably. Or your girlfriend's probably Yakuza. You crying? Because you were screaming like a lunatic. Oh, I've never seen that face on Hina before. Kind of cute, actually. He said, no matter what, a real man always keeps his promises. That's what he left me. Left you? Oh yeah, my brother's dead. Oh, I see.
That's true.
Anyway, I don't want to talk about it. Don't want to make all you guys cry.
Yo.
Anyway, so you can trust me when I make that promise, so you don't gotta cry anymore. Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mondo. Yo, does Mondo have a thing for Chihiro? Oh, that's so cute. The big scary gangster and the measly little girl. That's so cute. In its own weird twisted way. Still, don't stress out too much about having to get stronger. No, I want to get stronger. Maybe I should start working out. In that case, I would be happy to help you out anytime. But then Moose Fujisaki would get smashed into a billion pieces. Shut up, you.
You know?
Finally cracked a smile, huh?
I see.
Yeah,
Thank you.
everyone, thank you. Looks like Chihiro's gotten some life back. Yeah, man. If we keep helping each other like this, we're bound to get out of this crappy place sooner or later. I mean, someday, I'm sure. Alright, so if I've learned anything about this, is that you get a couple to a few days of free time, and then it picks up. So let's socialize as much as possible. And hopefully she won't go crazy. Yo, Celeste. I'm Makoto, I should tell you. I recently seen the shadow of death upon you. That's just a little joke. Should I hang out with Celeste for a while? I wouldn't want to after that, but let's go! It would seem I'm growing used to your deplorable face. That's another aspect of adaptation, I suppose. Huh. My face is deplorable, huh? Despite her thinly veiled insults, I spent some time with Celeste. Celeste and I grew a little closer today. Give Celeste a present? Don't have anything to give. I'd like to share something with you. What is it? My perfect gambling strategy. Is there really such a thing?
Indeed.
Of course there is. You ready? Please pay attention. Whatever the game, you must have a mind for a strategy. This will allow you to increase your odds of winning. However, the exciting part about gambling is that there is a power which can overwhelm any strategy.
Indeed.
There is. The power of luck. Luck? You mean the moniker that I was supposed to get of being lucky?
Actually,
There's only 2 types of luck, good and bad. There is no in between. And that luck is built into every human at the moment of conception, like a computer program. Like code.
is that okay?
Some call it fate. The bottom line is luck is life.
Well,
You see what I'm saying? You mean that's your perfect strategy. Correct, you see, I was programmed to have good luck when it comes to gambling. That's why I've never lost. So that's all there is to it. You are the ultimate lucky student, yes? Does this perhaps exceed my own luck? One day I hope to put that to the test.
I hope you are well.
Well then, have a nice day. Without other words, Celeste disappeared. I'd say my life's been more bad luck than good lately. Gambling's probably not a great idea for me. Corp card has been updated. Ooh, my maximum number of skill points has increased. Look at you go. Yeah, thank you, game. You wanna chill with me, huh? Gotcha.
Piece of shit!
Wanna throw down? Let's dance. What? I had a very exciting time with Mondo. I'd like to give him. Have anything worthwhile? Cat Dog magazine and green costume. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if any of those things are good for him. Koda, what's your ride? Yeah, man, your hog, your chopper, your motorcycle. I don't ride anything. What? You're not a little kid anymore, right? And you still don't have a hog?
Jesus Christ.
God, you're such a dweeb. I'm sorry? Alright, man, I'm gonna educate you. Real man rides Kawasaki, okay? That's what I
Hell
ride.
yeah.
You ought to see it, man. The V-twins got that monster power. It's like you're dancing. Of course, it ain't just for anyone. You gotta have the skill to handle it. You must really love your motorcycle, huh?
Fucking around.
Yeah, I do. I'm a biker, ain't I? Crazy. Yeah, you're the leader of the biggest biker gang in Japan, right?
Hell yeah.
The invincible Crazy Diamond Gang. You wanna come on a ride with us? The monster sound coming out of the straight pipe. Hot God. Straight pipe?
What?
Come on, you gotta know what a straight pipe is, right? It's like when something is missing, right? Make a monster sound. I don't know. It's got no muffler?
Hell yeah.
Oh God, I honestly didn't even know that answer for a second. I have no idea about straight pipes. Oh, okay, cool. You did know, good. And that's that. Next time you ride with us. And that makes me think back to when I first started riding. Big Bro used to ride too, you know. His name's Daya. Daya and Mondo. Together we were the Diamond. Oh, Diamondo! Yo, that's actually nice. That's actually kind of cool. Daya and Mondo. Together we were the Diamond Brothers. That's the joke. About this.
Hey, damn it.
Come on, Makoto. You gotta be our witness. Witness to what? This guy's been talking crap about me since day one, calling me a coward and stuff like that. You are a coward. That's why you turn to violence to solve your problems. That's why you can't do what society asks of you. Why you walk around dressed like that? The heck you say? You don't know nothing.
Hear me?
You already lost to yourself, but you're such a coward you don't even realize it.
Damn you.
So what you're saying? So you're saying you're not a coward? You think you're tougher than me? I know I am.
Fight.
Okay, then let's throw down. Prove you got what I don't got.
Hear me?
I accept your challenge. So that's what's happening, Makoto. You gotta be our witness. You're gonna throw down. You're not gonna start like punching each other, are you? There's a bathhouse on the first floor of the dorm with the sauna
I
inside.
see.
A simple endurance contest, is it? We're going to see who can stay inside the sauna the longest, am I right?
Piece of shit.
Oh, Lord. Oh. You guys really gonna go through with this?
Fucking around.
You bet. He'll be done in a matter of minutes. Anyway, people like him are without exception
You
all
wanna
talk.
throw down?
Bring it on. Let's make things interesting. Wouldn't want to win without a challenge, right?
You
Interesting.
son of a bitch.
We're gonna battle with all our clothes on.
Ridiculous.
That's idiotic, suicidal.
You wanna fight?
What, you afraid? You're gonna regret this.
Stop fucking around.
Shut up and let's do this. Oh man.
Hey, Mondo. What asshole?
You can take off your uniform, you know? Go ahead. I won't judge.
And you can shut the fuck up and mind your own business. I mean, look at you. Your face is all red. What are you, one of those goddamn hot spring monkeys?
It just so happens I was born with a red face.
Red eyes.
You don't have to act all big, man.
Act, you say? I'm still plenty good to go. I'm so good, I could eat a steaming hot bowl of soup right now.
Are they okay? I try to push my concern aside. A few minutes passed, then a few dozen, then an hour.
Don't you think it's about time you gave up?
What about you? You can't even hardly talk. dumbass.
Say whatever you want. I'm still totally good to go. In fact, I'm starting to feel kind of cold.
That's probably not good.
Hey, guys, I know you want to prove how big of bad you are, but don't you think you've done enough? Okay, I guess can't win. Uh-oh, it's nighttime. We should probably go.
As such, soon the doors to the dining hall will... Okay then.
I said the dining hall, not the bathhouse.
In a true competition, there's no such thing as a tie. You win or you lose. That's the only thing that matters.
Oh man.
Listen to you, you son of a bitch. Then bring it on. I'll push you right up to the gates of hell.
That's not a good place to push someone. This isn't good, guys. Hey, you hear him? Better crawl on back to your room. I'll let you know how it went in the morning. Then you can start spreading my legend. Come tomorrow morning, you'll fall down in front of me, down on your knees. I'll show you where to do it. Big talk from someone whose face is about to explode. Right back at ya. Okay, well, good night then. We hope those two don't overdo it. I'm sure to the death. No, surely they wouldn't go that far. Oh, we don't know these people. Concern, stay with me as I slowly succumb to sleep.
Me